G'day mate, Clint Anderson here from Downunder Horsemanship. Well, welcome to part 3 of our Titan series. In this particular series, I'm showing you the diary of Titan's training from a 2-year-old all the way through to the reign and futurities, and then hopefully an older show career as well. And this is part 3. I actually rode Titan earlier this morning in part 2, and he's had about 5.5 months of riding since the first time we saddled him up. And so the reason I'm riding him after lunch is because of my travel schedule and touring schedule. I can only get in front of the camera so many times a year, so I'm trying to do as much filming today as I can of different things that I'm working with Titan on and teaching him and so forth. So today what I want to show you is my backing program and starting to introduce the rollbacks to him, and I'll kind of go over that now. A lot of people underestimate how important a good backup is on a horse. Okay, to me, backing is the foundation of collection. Backing is the foundation of a great sliding stop. Those horses that have a great sliding stop also usually have a great backup. They get to the end of that stop and they just run backwards. Their head's down, their neck's soft. They've got a lot of collection to them. It's very, very pretty. So when you've got a really good backup on your horse, you'll often find a lot of problems that you may see right here. Kicking with my legs there until he dropped his head down. See, right then he kind of picked his head up just then and kind of spat the bridle out a little bit. Notice that I didn't really go to his face to fix that. I went to his belly. See, the secret in the legs is, in the backup, is your feet move his feet. Like right here, if I kick him, see how he dropped his neck down just then? If I go to his belly, that picks his feet up. So I'll do a lot of driving him to a stop where I'll put my hands down around my knees here, drive him up into the bridle, take my legs off, and back him up, okay? So if he sticks his head up or gets a little rude in the bridle, don't pull any harder, but go to his belly with my legs to fix that resistance. So I'll do a lot of jogging him around on loose rein, taking my legs off, and backing him in circles. Both circles, arc both ways. Like right here, he's arced to the right, but his butt's going to my left. His shoulders are coming to my right, and I can bring him out, but squeeze him with the outside rein, outside leg, bring him out in a little turnaround here. Like right there, he kind of feels a little bit tardish, where he's just, kind of like leaning on my leg a little bit. So I just kicked him and made him brighten that up a little bit. So I want to be able to jog him along, take my legs off. I like that. See how he sucked back by himself? What do I mean by sucked back? He took 2 or 3 steps backwards before I even asked him to go backwards. Okay? That's it. So I want to make sure that backing, a couple times a week, this will be my warm-up for the first 10 minutes. It's just making sure now I'm backing him in an arc the opposite way. He's arced to the left and his hips going to the left. My right leg's back, my left leg's forward. Now I'm going to change that arc. My left leg's back, right leg's forward, and he's arced to the right. This is a little bit difficult to get your horse's nose and their hip in the same direction. Okay? If I kick him in the belly, he should round his back. Whoa, good boy. He should round his back, lift his back up, put his head and neck down, and move his feet a little faster. So what I'm going to do now is work on rollbacks at the lope. I've never really done any of these on him before, so this will be new for him. But this is going to teach him that just because he gets on a straight line doesn't mean he has to build speed. Since I've just started working on his stops, he's getting a little bit pushy where when I put him on a straight line, he's thinking he has to build speed. Well, he's got to spend some time on a straight line realizing that no, just because you're on a straight line doesn't mean you're going to stop, okay? So I want to start introducing that outside rein or that neck rein to get him to roll back. So let me just kind of walk you through it as we do it, okay? So I'm going to guide him all over this arena as I work on this exercise. Okay, so I'm going to do a straight line. See, like already right now, he picked his speed up just a smidgen. And I'm going to do a turn. See, I'm using this outside rein across his neck, outside leg. Now go straight again. Now I'm going to turn again. Outside rein across his neck, inside rein, make him look in, And now go straight. Now I'm just going to draw him into the ground. What do I mean by draw him? Just take a hold of him, back him up. I'm going to lay the rein across his neck. Turn him around once or twice, depending on how he feels. Jog a couple of circles, then lope on out of it. Okay, or jog one circle. And then lope straight. Now, I always kind of do a couple of turns before I work on the next rollback, just to separate it. Okay, kind of dare him if he wants to build speed. You know, I can either draw him into the ground or turn him again. So I'm going to lay that outside rein across his neck. Make sure he looks in. Okay. Now go straight. And when I stop him, I'm just drawing him softly into the ground. Lay the rein, take his nose. I'm going to kick him a little bit with that outside leg because he wasn't really moving his shoulders. Now I'm going to jog a circle. And then lope off. What jogging a circle does is it brings him out of that turn with a relaxed attitude. So see here how he's building speed by himself? So I draw him into the ground, get him straight, lay the rein across his neck, take his nose. About time he felt pretty soft, so I'll just go and lope on out of it. So if he kind of builds speed by himself, I'm going to draw him into the ground and say, hey, come back to me, please. I didn't tell you to build speed. That's it. And dare him with that straight line. I can feel him leaning left a little bit, so I go the opposite way. Stop him, lay the rein, take the nose. Now, I won't jog him in a circle if he feels relatively soft in the turn, okay? If he gets a little stiff in the turn, then I might jog a circle or two, soften him up. That's better. Now he's staying nice and relaxed. So I'll come down here, lay that rein across his neck. He's got to start learning how to come off that neck rein. Turn him again. So on average, I usually do 2 turns before I stop him. Now, if he really kind of takes off or grabs a hold of the bridle or does something I really don't like, then I'm just gonna obviously just pull him into the ground, sit him down, lay the rein. Get him straight here, turn. So I'm guiding him all over the arena. I've got no set pattern. In fact, I want to do the opposite. He's leaning left right now. I take him right. So this little rollback exercise is going to help him a lot. Just learn to go straight. See him building speed here. Shut him down. Lay the rein. Now, if he comes off that neck rein too bad, not too bad, I'm just gonna go straight into the lope. So he's never done this before, so he's a little green, he's a little lost, that's what he is. But that's all right, that's why we're doing it. He's kind of building speed. Draw him into the ground, lay the rein, take the nose. Taking the nose makes him look the way that you want him to go. If I lay that left rein across his neck, I want him to go right, look right. Lay the rein. Soften him up. Pitch him away, see what he does. And as he gets better, I can start turning it, you know, neck reining him one-handed a little bit. He's building speed on me. Shut him down, lay the rein, lope out. So if he starts gathering speed, I'm not going to get aggressive with him and you know, really sit him on his ass hard. Now maybe if he took off hard I would, but if he just speeds up a little bit, I just gently correct him, say, hey, appreciate the offer, but don't build speed unless I tell you. He's leaning left. Come here, right. Come here. Like he really goes to the ground. I gotta, cause he's such a big stopper, I gotta be careful. Like he's being a little tardish here off my leg. So I spurred on him then and said, hey, come on, you can do better than that. Those stud colts, they'll all have a little bit of a tendency to kind of lean on that leg a little bit, be a little studdy on that leg. He's leaning left, I can feel him. Go right. Now go straight again. A little bit left again. Go right again. So if I'll lean back to the barn initially, I kind of dare him a little bit. I'll move back and forth on him. See what he does. Now right there, I felt him kind of pull on that bridle. Lay the rein. Lope off. Come here. See how I'm pulling both hands to kind of my hip here. Drawing that neck rein across his neck. Drawing across his neck. Come here. He's leaning left again. Draw him right again. That's the whole point of doing this, is to make sure when I put him on a straight line, he doesn't lean left or right. That's pretty straight there. Like I love the way this horse goes to the ground. Lay the rein. There, he got that lead. He got a little lost. I just kept kissing, kept pressing until he got it. Okay, I didn't kick on him extra hard. I didn't get aggressive to him. I just said, come on, you can do it. That was my fault. My timing was a little bit off on that one. So he's still pretty green changing leads. Come on. Good boy. Gonna push him off my leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my change. Atta boy. So I do a couple of changes on him every day. I'm gonna clean this one up a little bit more. Press, press, press. Good boy. Atta boy, Titan. What a good horse. Oh. All right, got air, fatty? Good boy. He just goes to the ground. Like he's just a great stopping horse. You can just tell, like, I even, you know, just think stop and he's trying to break both hind legs off on the ground. I'd like to tell you that I taught him that, I'm a great horse trainer, but reality, he just wants to do it. You gonna survive this or not? Good boy. Backing your horse up is the key to collection. The better your horse backs, the better he'll do everything else that you're asking for. Your feet move their feet. Whoa, good boy. That'll do you. So I'll just let him air up a little bit now. Soften him up a little bit, let him air up. That's a good little session for him today. Good boy, Titan. You did great. I hope you enjoyed it, mate. See you next time.